Yeah, all good. All good. Yeah, I think it's possible that people can potentially fall in love with an idea of a person rather than the person themselves. So they create this idealized version. And the idealized version fits in with their expectations, what they desire, what their aspirations are. So I think for a moment, have you ever met somebody and they were different to the person you imagine them to be? Now that could be for better or for worse, but the point being, you imagine the person to be a certain way, and then having met the person, they were completely different to the person you imagined they would be. My thoughts are the phenomenon occurs when individuals project their fantasies, for want of a better word, their aspirations, their dreams of how they want somebody else to be, rather than the reality of who the person is. They overlook the person's true nature of who they are. So you could make a case that the allure of this imagined version can be powerful. It can potentially lead to deep emotional attachment. And that deep emotional attachment may not withstand the reality of who the person truly is as they begin to unravel who they are at a certain point. So the idea of falling in love with an idea rather than an individual can obviously potentially result in disappointment. It can result in disillusionment, because once the person gets to know the other person and that idealized image of who they thought the person was and how they would fit into their life begins to clash, then it starts to create this disappointment, because the person had in mind, they had in mind what that other person would be. They fell in love with the idea of another person, but as things began to unravel, the person was completely different to the person they thought they were. And this idealized image can clash with the authentic self.